Hey everyone, it's Tally. I'm coming to you from my dorm room at Agnes Scott College in Decatur, Georgia, and you're watching 5 Girls, 5 Minutes. 5 Girls Talk for 5 minutes. Don't edit their videos. It is Thursday. I'm Tally, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not making this video. Let me explain. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I don't get up at 7 o'clock in the morning this semester because I don't have classes this semester until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I am up at 7 o'clock in the morning because I'm working on a paper that I need to get done as soon as possible. So I don't have time to make this video because I've got a lot of stuff to do. So I'm not making this video. This is like Inception video. This is a book called Sula. It's by Toni Morrison. I have a 5-page paper due on this book. I need to work on writing my 5-page paper due on this book. I'm going to be writing about Eva and her missing leg as a symbol of the fact that she can't be a complete woman and still provide for her family. And even then, her disability that allowed her to provide for her family then hinders her in saving her own daughter from a fire. And later, and actually harms her because she must jump out of a window in order to try and get to her daughter on time because her daughter is on fire, but she isn't able to do this. So I probably should have put a spoiler warning in there, but again, I'm not making this video, so I guess I don't have to. So you know, I've got my book, I got my notepad of notes from class. We ended up actually discussing the topic of disability as Toni Morrison often writes it yesterday in class, and I actually brought up the thesis of my paper, which I had already planned to write about. So I'm really hoping he doesn't get this paper and it's like, oh man, Tally got this at the last minute and decided that she was just going to do a thesis, like they piggyback off of a discussion we just had in class. No, I mean, like, I brought up the point, and he was like, well, that's a very interesting point. And I was, like, too out of it to say, well, yeah, of course it's a good, well, I mean, that's my thesis, that's the argument I'm working off of for my paper. But, like, I got notes and stuff. Can't live up as a mother, complete, but her disability caused her daughter to die. Literally crutched, looking down, looking up. Desirability doesn't take her out of the male gaze, but she puts herself back in. With the cost of her leg, literally selling herself. Look at this. I'm doing work. Whatever. Before I finish not making this video, I guess I should discuss my senior seminar. As I've mentioned before, for my senior seminar, I'm writing a pilot and a spec script. And so I workshopped my pilot with my advisor, and like, I mean, there's definitely stuff I needed to work on, but I didn't get a chance to fix all of it before I submitted it to like my workshop group with my professor. My advisor and my professor are two different people. And so when I was at my workshop, it was only one of the two other girls in my group were able to be there, and so we were talking about it. And by the end of the class period, my professor had basically transformed into "this is good. It just needs a little bit something more" to know exactly why do you have this plot that you have, and like, couldn't you just take out like the one thing that makes it different from everything else? And then just kind of go with that. I mean, if you want a better chance of getting this produced or whatever, like, okay, like, let's just be straight here. I would love to get the show that I write as my senior seminar produced as a real television show. That would be cool. That's not my goal. I'm not going out to LA and trying to become a showrunner by the time I'm 22. Like, that's really stupid. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to go be fetching coffee for a showrunner by the time I'm 22. Like, a job would be nice by the time I'm 22, or when I'm 22. I don't need to, like, go out and get this thing produced. And she's, like, fixated on this. And it's just like, No, you're wrong. This is just something I'm writing for my senior seminar. Like, it's going to be in my portfolio when I'm applying to jobs. That's very different from going out and being like, look, hey, insert network here, put my show on the air. I'm young. It'll be good. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hire me. Like, even if I write the best pilot in the history of pilots, which, spoiler alert, not gonna happen. Like, no one would hire me to run a TV show. Like, that's stupid. And I'm not doing the changes she wants because that's a lot of work. And I still gotta write my Modern Family spec. And there's still editing to do. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm done not making this video. And maybe I will see you tomorrow. But maybe not, because I'm not actually here.